Yo, what is up, Plus Ultra fam? It is me, Plus Ultra. How well can you guys hear me? Hold on 1 second. 6:30. Must be an hour behind me. But Plus Ultra man, and today we have just a chill out stream. I hope you all have your tea because you know I have mine. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. I just kind of want to chill out with you guys because number one, I was kind of bored. Number two, I was kind of sad. Basically, filed for student loans again today, and that's always kind of a thing, you know. 15 people, 18 people, for a completely like barely scheduled stream. Really appreciate that, you guys. Hey, Plus Ultra Man, what's the T? The T is the T sis 28. We just jumped 28. Really do appreciate you guys. The T right now, I don't really know. Kono Dio 5. It's Vatura says, sup, brother? And they say hello, Dio, I think. Yo, what's popping? Ain't too much popping. 30 people. Got 30 people. Lord Geldon says you pre. That's the boy Mark. Just gave him and his wife a anniversaries. Shout out the last string we did, I think. Gave him and his wife a anniversaries. Yeah, this doesn't sound bad. Shout out the last string. This doesn't sound bad. What's tea time? Basically, we're just chilling out. Hello, Plus Ultra. What's going on, best animator? Dude Prune, I contribute to your views. I do appreciate that. You wasted my time. No tea. Bro, hold on. Whoa. Plus Ultraman is never caught without tea. I keep the thing on me, bro. Don't play with me. Gotta drink with two hands like an old housewife, dog. Yeah. I was really searching your Instagram to drop a follow. Hey, go ahead and do that though. They should. No, I didn't link them in this stream because this stream is so like out of the blue. If anyone has or if any of my mods are in the stream, would you mind going, and 40 people in the stream, would you guys mind and going to grab my Instagram and put it there? Only drink green tea. Green tea is really, really good. And I think it's very, very good for you. I think I've read a lot of studies where they say it's good for weight loss and stuff. So only drinking green tea is not a bad thing. Comic Sense is here, says, yo, Tokyo Savage, yo, did you check your DMs on Instagram? No, I do not check my DMs on Instagram, to be honest with you guys. Most of what I get in my DMs on Instagram is just what if suggestions. And while I do really appreciate those, it's not necessarily the best way to go about trying to get your video made. I'd say you're like, if you really want a suggestion made, best place out of any of them is definitely the comment section. Instagram is not linked on your channel or any other platform. No, my Instagram is linked on my channel. I'm pretty sure I have it linked in every video, actually. I don't care where to find it. Don't worry about it, man. It's not that serious. If I have to, I'll leave this stream up for like maybe a few hours. I'll put it in the comment section when I'm done. Bites the dust. Hey, what's Naruto Act 1 and 2 about, or what's an act? You don't know what act is. I can't explain that. I mean, not in a good way. In a play, or no, just in storytelling, you separate a story into acts. Act 1 establishes what's really going on. Act 2 establishes Act 2 is when you get into your main conflict, and Act 3 is when you get into your conclusion. And the point of me just using acts was like part 5 was so long, the video would have been, and I say 30 minutes, that video would have likely turned out to be 45 minutes because the original recording I did, I was like, nope, deleting this, and I deleted that. And then on the second one, I kind of want to add some stuff to the Naruto Gar fight and some stuff to the Sakura Shino fight. So it was going to be longer than it was. EJ Hagen says, "Sup plus Ultra Man, not too much. JoJo is reality. I gotta get back on JoJo pretty soon. Sorry, I'm missing stuff. First, you make me skip Naruto and Ino. First, you made me ship Naruto and Ino, and now I'm rocking Hinata. You mad, man? I love it. I mean, the shipping in my what ifs isn't always going to be a huge thing. And the Naruto what ifs, I guess, is a very huge thing because romance isn't a huge plot point in Naruto until you get later into the series, but it does become a plot point. So you do have to kind of set up the groundwork for that early in your series. So I don't think it's really anything to be hiding it. Yeah, I feel like Hinata and Rock Lee probably will end up together in that series just because if you really get down to it, Naruto isn't the same Naruto he was in canon. So they can't really have the exact same same relationship, you know? Undercover Hunter, you should make a Discord server. You guys have got to start reading my description. The Discord has been up since March, I think. And it's linked in every video, dog. When is part 6 or maybe act 3? There won't be any more acts. We're done with acts now because that was only for part 5. So the next part will be part 6. Part 6 won't be for a while because I gave you part 5, acts 1 and 2, way earlier than I thought I would. And I didn't even want to give it to you that early. It's just I couldn't get anything else done without somebody saying like, hey, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? I was like, all right, I'll just throw it out there because I've already got the script done. But now I'm so burnt out on the Naruto Adapted by Jiraiya series, I just can't. I need some time off from it. I really do. Right now, I think I already made a community post about this. It got like 0 likes at all, actually. I think it has like 19 and 2 comments on it. But if you go to my most recent community post, you will see like what I want to start moving towards right now. But I want to take a big break on Naruto Adapted by Jiraiya. It's going to be one of those things where it's kind of happened to the Stain Train Deku series where I keep getting rushed on it so much, the love is going to start to like slowly drain away from it, and that's going to come through in it. Because right now I'm kind of struggling with that script because I'm like, it's kind of boring, but it's mostly because I can't go any further with it yet, because where I'm finna be with it, the anime is already done. And I think what I am going to do is I'm going to leave my hero stories to go at the same speed as the anime. That's what really what I think I'm going to do. I need more LOL super hooked on it. Like I said, I mean, I need a break because if I don't, it's going to get worse. That series will just get worse. Can you do what if Broly went to Earth with Goku or Raditz? Maybe. I do want to start to do some more one-shot Dragon Ball what ifs. That's my next goal because I just want to do some more Dragon Ball what ifs. I've really just been missing doing those. But at the same time, I have so many ongoing Dragon Ball what ifs that I don't want to start doing one-shots too soon. Like, what I'm really, really interested in doing is what if Ulan became a Z fighter, which it shouldn't be too long of a video just because I don't feel like he'll be, too relevant through the entire series. But I mean, yeah, I want to do some more Dragon Ball stuff. And I got to finish up at least the Stain Train Deku series because I'm so close to being done with it in terms of where the anime is. And I know after that video, by the way, guys, we have 40 people in here. If you guys do not mind, please drop a like on the stream because it'll help more people catch it. And it'll just help me out as a content creator. You should do a Parasite what if. Parasite isn't really it isn't really built for what ifs, in my opinion. Parasite is one of those stories where the narrative is so tight knit to make a what if of it. You're writing fan fiction at that point. Like all what ifs are fan fiction, but to make a what if of Parasite, you've already kind of messed up on that one. That narrative is so tight, it doesn't really need it. How to make a discussion channel like yours? Literally just start it. That is all you have to do. You can just grab a cell phone, press record on the video, put the face camera towards you, and just have a conversation. You don't have to have, the best editing, the best type of stuff. I really respect when content creators don't worry about like, oh, people aren't going to like this because it doesn't look like everybody else's video. It doesn't look great. But if you get it out, if you get your ideas out there, the sooner you do it, the better. Me and Mono were just talking about this. An original idea on YouTube is gold. It is literally you just struck oil. Any type of original idea, no matter how. Okay, we actually jumped up to 40 likes. Thank you guys so much. No matter how like niche you think it may be, like what's a super niche thing you can think of? I want to do what if videos about this very obscure movie that I watched back in the 90s. Even if you think it's super niche, I promise you it's not. You'll probably find a few people who want to see that type of content made just because. It's 7 billion bodies on this rock, baby. At some point, somebody's gonna fall into the category you need them to fall into. That's always been my view on this. What if Goku had the human Ozaru or no Ozaru? I don't know if I think What If Universe is in here. He's a moderator. If he can go and find the latest podcast, I'm going to tell you guys, if you have any what ifs, go put them on the podcast, man. Kirishima's best boy of My Hero. I like Kirishima a lot. He's got a very cool, and if you've read the manga, don't spoil this because this is going to be one of the highlights of season 4. I can already tell. He's got a very, very, very cool moment in season 4. What will be in season 4 that I cannot wait to see animated. It's going to be he's going to have 2, in my opinion. You don't say anything about it. I'll have to ban you for that. This is a very big spoiler. It is really, really good. Yeah. Can you go? What if Universe? Can you go? I don't know why I keep looking at this. Why I should be looking at this? Can you go and link the latest podcast in the chat real quick so people can find it? What if Hari Fujioka was in My Hero Academia? Who is that? I would speak of that. Please make a what if Goku was raised by King Kai. Yeah, like I said, that's not a bad what if. I mean, I'd probably do it kind of like how Smugstick did his what if Goku's raised by the Supreme Kai. I'd probably do it kind of like that, where King Kai's world is just accessible by normal space travel. Thank you for that what if universe. But I would do that what if for sure, just because I think it's pretty interesting. And I like the what if Goku was raised 48 people. Wow. I like the what if Goku's raised by stories. What was I just looking up? I just lost my entire train of thought. Makes no sense to me. Does the Stan user of MHA get some more love later? The Stan user. Do you mean I'm guessing you mean Tokoyami. Yeah, Tokoyami is going to have because I don't think they're going to adapt that scene until season 5 probably, which is very sad because I really want that scene to get adapted. Please, what if Deku was an Evo? Like I said, as soon as I close out part 6 of What If Stain Trained Deku, the What If Deku was an Evo story will become my central story, and I'm going to do 2 polls. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a poll after the What If Deku was trained by Stain story, and I'm going to do, hey, are you a manga reader when it comes to My Hero, or are you a anime only? And what I want to do is I want to see what the ratio is, because I could have people saying, oh, I'm anime only, but I do want you to continue the series. If it's going to spoil me, I don't want to spoil people who are anime only. And the reason I say that is because My Hero Academia is such a good story. I feel like you should be able to experience the first time without, getting stuff spoiled. Because season 4 is going to have some of the hypest moments in the series already. I can already tell you that. I can already tell you 4 right at the top of my head that I am extremely excited for. Number 2, no, why can't I talk ever? But yeah, I'm gonna do a poll that asks that. Then I'm gonna do a poll that asks, in my Hero what ifs, would you like me to continue with where the manga is now, or would you like me to wait on the anime? And with that done, I'm not gonna start a whole bunch of My Hero what ifs just so I had to go back and catch them up to the anime. I'm not gonna do that. or I could honestly, because if I'm gonna have like a year-long break from them, that's very easy to get them all caught up. During the season of the anime actually airing, I can just wait, and then once it's done, make a video or two at most that goes through the arcs of the season and be done with it there. Plus, also, will we get JoJo content soon? No, I'm not going to do any JoJo Bizarre Adventure content on my channel. Not on this one, at least. I like JoJo. I think JoJo's cool. I don't like JoJo that much, and I'm not trying to be so like spread out that I'm just doing everything. What do people stop calling Piccolo Gohan's dad? It's just a joke, so it doesn't get on my nerves. For me, it's bedtime. I was going to SJ Art. Ultra Instinct Goten and Trunks. Please continue. What if King Kai taught Fusion? It's on the back burner right now. There's so much stuff I have to do with it. It's not going to be continued for a while. I've got to close out some of the ongoing Dragon Ball stories I have right now, which it won't be too much longer. What if Goku joined Raditz? What if Piccolo turned good early? And what's the other one I'm doing right now? What if the humans became Saiyans? It's the quickest, or it's the one that's going to be it's the one that's the nearest to completing, because it just finished its Buu saga. What if Ichigo didn't have ass pulls? I don't know enough about Bleach, to be honest. What if Deku... I don't understand. But that's fine. Soul Link potentially for gaming channel. If I get the the wild hair on my ass to do it, yeah, I'll maybe. Because I feel like that's going to take a lot of time. The entire idea of me, like, I talked about this in the latest podcast. The entire idea of the gaming channel wasn't going to be to like make a new channel per se. It was going to be just to try something and show it to you guys, see if you guys enjoyed it. Got Hulu for live TV membership, and turns out My Hero Academia has 4 ads an episode. Yeah, Hulu is crazy without ads. It is insane. Are we getting another part of What If Goku Landed on Vampa? Yeah, you guys really got to start paying attention to the community tab. I talk about all this stuff there. What if Haruhi Fuji? I still don't know who that is, man. Are you doing any One Punch Man content? No, I am not. What if Frieza didn't destroy the Saiyans? It's been done a lot. What if Deku's quirk milk? He would have strong bones, huh? If Ichigo didn't have ass pulls, he'd be dead. Hey, Plus Man, when will you do What If Deku was trained by Stain Part 6 come? Check the community tab. I already talked about it. When are you doing What If Frieza turned good part 2? I already talked about it in the community tab, guys. And I talked about that at the end of the video. Come on, y'all. Like, keep up. What if Ichigo had his powers and was in My Hero Academia? I don't like crossovers like that. And I feel like the power scaling in Bleach eclipses the power scaling in My Hero. Yeah, sad for me. Oof. What if Nagato, Yahiko, and Konan went with Jiraiya to the Leaf? I don't know enough about what happens like outside of Naruto's generation. Like from when he's born to the war arc, I'm pretty knowledgeable about that stuff, but I don't know exactly what would happen from that. But it is interesting. That one deserves a main timeline, to be honest. Do you think that more people should know about you? I mean, YouTube is going to promote me at its own pace. I've noticed that there are older channels that are now bigger than me that have been on here for like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and they're just now getting their big boom. So for me to be almost at 25,000 subscribers, not even being a year old, I think I'm doing very, very well. If we go on that same type of what's it called, avenue, then some of these channels are getting like 1,000 times bigger. I might be in the 200,000s, say, in 3 years. So that's not really a bad thing to me. So I think they're doing pretty well. If Kushina was actually a dude, and got with a female Uchiha. Like the stream because you can almost reply to every comment well for now. Yeah, it's not too hectic yet, so that's pretty good. Dragon Ball Prince, what's up, bros? Nothing much, bro. Nothing much, bro. What's going on? What if Deku couldn't? You guys, okay, so if you like spend a little more time typing your comments out, I know you want to get them out. Just spend a little more time, make sure I can read them, and then send them out. Because if I can't, I can barely talk in streams. It just kind of messes me up if I can't really understand. Are you going to do the Promised Neverland what ifs when it finishes or not. Again, I feel like I've seen the first season of the anime, and I do want to start the manga. I'm going to start the manga after I finish the One Piece manga because I'm on chapter 900, and the manga is currently in chapter 950. I probably should have gotten that done a few days ago, but yeah, I was so wrapped up in the what if I just did, so I couldn't really get it done. But again, I feel like that narrative is too tight for you to try and do what ifs. Saitama in My Hero Academia universe, how will you think he would do? Pretty well. He scales really well to My Hero Academia. I think he'd probably eliminate most threats in it. What if Baruto didn't suck? Ultra Plus want to do a video together sometime. I'm not really open to doing too many collabs at the moment. Just because I was just thinking about doing them, but yeah. What if Deku's quirk was being a stand user? I don't like crossovers like that. What if Waluigi was in My Hero Academia? I don't know if he has a lot of powers to like. I'm sure he does. I just don't know enough about Waluigi. He meant what if Deku had a quirk before All Might came around? Spell that out then. Because he commented 3 times. I was like, what are you doing? Depending on what it was, that has a bunch of different implications to it. What do you think about Article 13? It doesn't really apply to me. I think it sucks, but it doesn't really apply to me, so I don't have a huge opinion on it. Aizen Shikai would be broken. I don't know what that is. If it didn't suck, it would be Naruto. Kind of true. Hey, man, have you ever seen Overlord? I have seen Overlord. I got to finish season 3, and I probably should start reading the manga, but still, I've seen it. I don't think it's a light novel, actually. That being a stand user. Oh, I don't know. Send you. Okay. What if Goku was for Smash? Sakurai has said that there's not going to be any manga characters, but I don't know how like concrete the rules of Smash really are. I feel like a lot of that stuff is up for change at some point. What do you think with your old video about fixing the Rookie 9? I answered this question the other day. At some point, maybe that's more of a fanfic. When I really got down to it, I've changed a lot from that, but that's really a fanfic now that I've really gotten down to it. Yo, Plus remember me? I'm sorry, man, I don't. Asif Ahmad. I'm sorry, man, I don't. Scene 3 is dope. You should get on that. Scene 3 or what? If you could pick one quirk, what would it be? I've talked about this a lot of times. I actually talked about this in my in one of my podcasts. I think it's number 3. What frick? No Goku for Smash. What frick? I'm spelling better. Really said to be too big, but he came around. Yeah. Tim was born in the future time. Video with Smugstick a few weeks ago, actually. Well, now that I think Whole Horse has a stand, everyone is smart enough to use a stand. What if Goku survived in the future? Overlord is what I meant. Yeah, I haven't seen season 3. First study everything about every character from every anime, manga, video game, and cartoon. Nobody really has time for that, though. Have you played Ultimate Alliance with your friend yet? If so, how was it? No, we're going to do that Sunday, but it's going to be really fun. Made some Reddit Sun fan art for you a while ago. Man, if you have any fan art, please tweet at me. That's the best way to get my attention with it. Tweet at me or post it on Instagram and tag me in it. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to forget anybody who's ever done like any type of fan art for me because I really do appreciate that type of stuff. What if Mecha Frieza found Broly? Not bad. It's more of a one shot. What if one shot though? What if Granny Chio couldn't revive Gaara? That's interesting, but I feel like it's a what if one shot. Because number one, it starts in Shippuden, so you actually get to cut out like all of the Naruto story. I don't know. Maybe put it in the podcast and I'll see if I'll do it there. Are you gonna make your own manga? So me and Mondo were just talking about this, but both of our goals at this point are to get so big that we can start commissioning our own fan manga. That's what I really want to do. And that's probably where I do that fixing the Rookie 9 thing. I don't know what I call it, but I really would love to like make my own fan manga. I don't know if I have to make like a GoFundMe for that or something like to where I start to really fund it, because the only thing I can really contribute to that is being the writer. Or not writer. Well, yeah, the writer, just not the artist, you know? Like I can write, maybe storyboard, I guess, and probably advertise it, but that's it. That's really all I can do. Hey, Plus Ultra, I know someone who could kill All Might who isn't a fighting quirk user. I think there's a lot of characters who could kill All Might. Honestly, now if we're talking about In My Hero Academia, no, you don't really have too many, but yeah, no, there's a lot of people who could probably kill All Might. Even now, I don't think he could, but I'm just saying, like Shigaraki in the manga, he's showing some growth because of something he did before. Oh yeah, he's showing some growth because he's basically done some. It wasn't really training, but he's basically done some training. And they're saying that he's gotten like way faster, way stronger, and his quirk is getting amped up. So, as he grows, he might become extremely powerful. So I think there's gonna be a lot of people. What if Orochimaru told Sasuke the truth about Itachi and the Force of Death? That's kind of interesting. Have you heard of? I don't know what that word is, but no, I have not heard of it. What if Raditz isn't Goku's full brother, but half brother? Remember, Vegeta said their hair is after their father, and Raditz doesn't match their father. Yeah, but that doesn't really mean that he's not his brother. I don't think we have any proof that he really isn't. It could just be that I would actually go with this idea. Could just be that, the men in Bardock's line, and I've seen a theory about this, have one kid that has naturally long hair, Gohan and Raditz, and then one kid that has hair the exact same as his, Goku and then Goten. So that could be it. You never really know. What if Orochimaru got Sharingan? Interesting. That's pretty interesting. Have you seen Angry Korean Gamer? He's a skinny, shirtless dude who beats his computer. Sorry for not commenting what ifs. No, I've never really seen it. Recovery Girl can kill All Might by kissing him. Hardly, literally. Different mom. If you think about his... Okay. I've got a question. Would it be possible for Sakura to get the curse mark instead of Sasuke? Didn't I just see somebody who did that? I think... Don't quote me. I think it's possible for her to get it. I don't know if it's possible for her to survive it. That's the real question. Sakura curse mark. Huh, nobody's ever done that, I guess. I could have sworn I was just watching somebody. You know what it was? No. There's another channel named Anime X, and they did what if Naruto got the curse mark, and then they've done what if Sakura was useless. So I must have mixed those two together, I think. What if third Hokage told Naruto the truth about his heritage? I don't know if it's the exact same thing, but I'll get this one because I just know how to get to his stuff. I'm going to link a video right now by a smaller content creator named Sheridan Road, who did what if Naruto was debriefed by the third Hokage after the Mizuki incident. Come on, YouTube. Poor kids, Yu-Gi-Oh! Finger guns is so funny. Yeah, we talked about that in the latest podcast. If you guys have not seen the podcast, they might not see the same type of content that I usually do. I think you guys should start going to them. Piccolo XD says it just got here. How strong is All Might in Dragon Ball? He's probably not too strong. Like probably at most end of Dragon Ball Goku level, I'd say. Maybe a little bit under, maybe a little bit above, give or take. But I don't really know. I'm not the best at power scaling just by sight. So I wouldn't really know how to tell you, but... All right, thanks, Plus Ultra. Sorry. Let me link this boy's channel to you real quick, brother. All right. If Deku had the Omnitrix, do you believe he would figure out Master Control a lot earlier than Ben due to Deku's level of intelligence? Ben is very smart, but Deku is definitely much smarter. From what I've always understood about Ben 10, Master Control was not something you could have unlocked through intelligence. I mean, I get what's the creator's name? I forget. He is one of Matters race. And by the way, that is the link to the what if the Hokage debrief Naruto video that I just sent in chat right now. But I don't know if Deku has the intelligence of the Omnitrix's creator to just unlock it instantly. Now, do I think that Deku would think of way better ways to use the certain aliens? Yeah. Do I think that Deku would probably study different heroes and how they use their powers and then kind of look at how some of his aliens match up? Like, he might say, like, oh, okay, Ida and Ingenium, they have super speed. So how can I apply that to this alien form I have that has super speed? Or the same thing, he would probably use forearms exactly how All Might uses his powers. I think Azimuth. Thank you so much, Space Lord Benz or Base. Excuse me, Azimuth. That is how did I forget that? But yeah, he would definitely use the forearms, the Tetraman form exactly how All Might uses his powers. I'm talking about like thunderclaps, jumping, trying to like push the air around him to do stuff. Forearms is my favorite Ben 10 alien. So if I do that, what if he's probably going to use forearms the most? I have a better idea from last time. What if Lavos from Chrono Trigger? I've never really seen Chrono Trigger. It was in Dragon Ball universe. And what if he was the future threat? Trunks went back in time to warn. I've never seen Chrono Trigger. What if Twice regained his full power during Bakugo's rescue or earlier? Oh, no. That's too big of a spoiler, dude. Just putting spoilers like that. Sorry, I'm Adam Workman. I'm sorry. I'm going to delete that message, man. That's just a huge spoiler. That's a huge spoiler. I'm sorry. Azimuth is what am I talking about? Thunderclaps is already something been. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he would probably use forearms the exact same way that All Might uses his powers. You have heroes like Wild, not Wild Mutt. There's a hero. I think he's a UA teacher. Hold on. But basically, he's got a hold on. Why can't I think of his name? No, not you. Oh yeah, there are just some teachers, some people that just have. Yeah, your name. Hound Hero Hound Dog. Okay. So Hound Dog is basically, what he might pull on for how he uses Wild Mutt or maybe even his Ben Wolf or Douchey, whatever you want to call it, his werewolf form. I watched Ben 10 only when I was younger, but forearms and the Lego guy are so cool. I think his name was Blocks. Yeah. Ben 10 was awesome, dude. If Goku was female, he'd look more like Gine because same males look more like their father, but females look more like their mother. I don't think that sounds like a total handcanon, my guy. To be honest, I feel like Deku would transform into. No, I don't even agree with that because Trunks doesn't look like Vegeta. He actually looks more like Bulma than anything. But he's not fully Saiyan, so I guess you could use that argument. But still, that sounds like pretty heavy headcanon. Here's a Naruto what if Tsunade adopted Naruto? Clockwork Highlander literally just did it. And considering that as soon as I started the What If Jiraiya adopted Naruto series, he started his own. I don't want to do the exact same thing to him and start that same series. Plus, I'm not going to have a ton of Naruto series run at the same time. I've already decided that. Naruto is just too long of a series. Naruto is technically a longer series than Dragon Ball is. And right now it's technically running longer than yeah, right now because it hasn't like closed up yet, it's way longer than My Hero. My Hero's barely even 300 chapters yet. So I'm probably not gonna have a ton of Naruto what it's going on at one time. What if Stain killed Ida? That is interesting to me, actually. That is very interesting to me, actually. Gotta go watch a movie. I'll probably come back. I don't know how long we'll go, but enjoy your movie. It's I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call you It's, man. William Howard. When is the next What If Stand Train Deku? I'm working on it now. In fact, tonight I'm gonna buckle down and just get the part 6 script written down. Part 6 will be the last part for the foreseeable future, just because I'm really leaning towards basing my what ifs or the timeline of them, like when I'm putting them out, on the anime, not the manga. Shinobi Arts, what's up, Plus Soldier Man? What's going on, bro? You've actually had some really cool comments on my videos before. You were talking about like how you view certain techniques, which I thought was pretty cool. Would you do any Yu Hakusho what ifs? Yu Hakusho only has 150 episodes. I'm not sure how many chapters it has, though. Hold on. Can I see that? Yu Hakusho is more likely than anything else on the channel, really. Or anything else to like join the channel, actually. 150 episodes, 19 volumes. That might be like 200, maybe. Like 25 at most. You should collab with Salad Saiyan. I'd love to do a collab with Salad Saiyan. You guys will hear about this first, I guess. In the next What If Relay, I would love to have Salad Saiyan and Carthu join me, Mondo, and Smug for the next one. Because I know the next one's going to be bigger and badder. And with more people, we'll be able to like divide the videos a little bit easier. So somebody might do Dragon Ball, someone might do the Saiyan Saga, somebody might do the Namek Saga, somebody might do the Android Saga, somebody might do, we might do it like that way. Yo, dude, what if Naruto was born in Uchiha instead of Sasuke? Undercover Hunter, good point. Just made tea. Charters made us some tea. Y'all get some tea. We got to drink tea together, dog. We always got to drink the tea. My favorite Vegeta is Vegeta. What if Goten? I might do some more what if one shots that involve Goten. Like I might do what if Goten was born first as a what if one shot. I did want to do what if Goten and Gohan were twins, but Salad Saiyan is killing it right now. He is killing it, dog. I don't know if I want to step on that one. Naruto what if? What if Sasuke got the Mangekyo Sharingan when he was a kid and saw his brother killed his parents? You could probably do that if you just improved his relationship with his father. Like maybe say his father was like viewed as his best friend. He and his dad just spent every single day together. I think if you did that though, him being the leader of the Uchiha and being a nicer person, he might not be pushing towards the coup. The coup might not happen. So you could probably still do no, you just say it's his mom. You just say his mom is his best friend. He loves his mom. You could probably do that one. Like cool story. I'm liking Naruto's new attire. Will it change later on? Or he'll have a new outfit for the post time skip. Honestly, I have not had the means to commission any artwork for this version of Naruto. So what I really ended up having to do was just change what he's wearing. That way, when I show, images of him, he doesn't have to be in the same 3 poses. If you go back to that series, you'll notice that the Jiraiya Dr. Naruto series or Timeline Naruto, he's usually always in the same pose. I have 3 pieces of art that I made myself that don't look great, but I mean they're good enough to get the job done. Where I think I have like 2 action poses, one pose where he's like sitting like this and smiling, and then one where he's trying to like make the Rasengan. But that's about it. How long does it take to make a one what if video? It depends heavily. It depends so heavily, dude. Like the what if Jiraiya Dr. Naruto video, the part or act 1 took me all of Monday and Tuesday. Got it done. It was ready to upload by Wednesday. And as soon as I had it done rendering, I got back into my editing software and I started on part 2. And that took me all of Tuesday night, most of Wednesday just by itself, and then some of Wednesday night as well. And then it was ready to go up by noon the next day. But that's because I was just rushing. You're not a judge. I didn't say that. I just don't really love it too much. I'm not a fanatic for it. Then again, I haven't watched it in a long time. So once I start watching it, I probably will get back into it a lot. Your collab with Smug Stick was so good. I want a part 2. Maybe Smug could cover GT. We might do a part 2. Me and Smug had a lot of fun making those videos, so we might do that. Plus, in the video, he says you're not getting rid of me that easily, so you never know. I'm going to watch the stream and watch the movie multitasking multiplayer. Are you in a theater or are you just like chilling out somewhere? How about this one? Are you familiar with Toriko? No, but I need to read Toriko. I have so many manga that I want to read. I've never seen the Toriko anime. I kind of want to read the manga over the anime just because of some of the things. But I want to get familiar with Toriko, to be honest. What if Cell replaces Neo as the series' final villain? I'm not really familiar with it enough. I like how Tenten has a sword, courtesy of Hayate. This means Sasuke will learn Kenjutsu early and maybe train with Tenten as a sparring partner. It would be nice to see Tenten give him some tips. I'm willing to say that Sasuke probably will pick up Kenjutsu just because it seems like a consistent thing for his character. I say this for 2 reasons. Number one, I feel like it's just a natural thing for Uchiha to want to learn because I think we might have seen almost every Uchiha wield a sword in some form. Either you're wielding a sword yourself or you have one in your Susanoo form at least. So I think it's a very natural thing for a Uchiha to want to wield a sword. Madara's little brother had one. Shisui has a little tiny, I think it's got a Tanto. It's basically the same sword that Sai has. Itachi has one in his Anbu attire. And even in the filler, which I wouldn't really point to the filler as the Tsukuyomi filler, that has Sasuke with a sword, even though he wasn't trained by Orochimaru. So I don't think it's something that Orochimaru got him to do. I think Sasuke just naturally wanted to pick up Kenjutsu just because it's a natural talent for his clan. So I think he will pick it up. When he does, it's kind of debatable. Now, the real question is, will he be better or worse at it? Because, to be honest, I feel like Orochimaru isn't the best swordsman. So I feel like he probably isn't the best teacher of it as well, you know? Because we see him wield the Kusanagi sometimes. But normally he's just like taking like really just like normal swipes at you. Like even when he's fighting against the third Hokage, he isn't like using it the best. And the Kusanagi is one of the best swords in Naruto, from what I understand, because I think it has like Thor powers basically. So I feel like he might be a little bit better at it. Have you seen Death Note? And if you do, what is your favorite scene? Favorite scene in Death Note is probably L's death. As sad as that scene makes me, it's probably L's death. Because it is such a... I don't know if I would say satisfying, but it is a satisfying end to a game of cat and mouse. It is the most satisfying end to it. I love that scene so much. What if Deku had a court, or excuse me, what if Danzo died instead of Tobirama? I don't know enough about what happened with Danzo and Tobirama, to be honest. I really need to read Naruto at some point, like all of Naruto, and get that stuff to stick to me. Just gonna say I love what you're doing. Your what ifs are so amazing to watch. Thank you so much, Shinobi Arts. I really do appreciate that. Or what if Deku had a quirk that lets him be an earthbender, use lava and metal? That's kind of interesting. I just don't know if I do it. Can you do One Piece what ifs? I doubt I'll be doing One Piece what ifs anytime soon. The original goal was finish the One Piece manga and then start them. Excuse me. A lot like Naruto, One Piece what ifs are going to be difficult because for me, the series is so long that every part is going to be an arc. And when you do that, number one, the video is going to be long. Those will all probably be 20-minute videos just by themselves. Number two, that leaves a lot of room for error. So I don't know if I'd do that. But I mean, I'm not going to cut anything out completely. Where's the tea? The tea is right here, Chief. Actually, it's kind of strong. So I need some water. I need some water for my iconic bottle. Have you ever watched Cell versus series by Devil? Yeah, I love Devil Ornaments. He's hilarious to me. Devil Ornaments has this ability to make stuff that I would usually say that's not even that funny. He has the ability to make that stuff seem really funny to me, so I really do enjoy his stuff. Have you ever watched Cell? Oh, excuse me. Do you think some fillers should be canon? Depends of what series. The Chunin exam filler for the other members of Naruto's class, I wish that was canon just because they have that really cool scene of Lee and that other guy fighting. A lot, y'all. The T. Look, let me just leave the T right here because Smugstick just said I don't see the T. Oh, excuse me, you can't see it. The T is right here, Chief. The T. Here it is. There's a T. T. Do y'all have tea? Because it's tea time. We will be drinking tea together. All right, what was I saying? There's a lot of Dragon Ball filler I'd love to be canon. Like the Goku and Piccolo driving filler, that should be canon. I don't care. That should definitely be canon. One thing I kind of like to be canon is the stuff that happens at the end of Dragon Ball with Goku and Chi-Chi's marriage, just because I don't know, that was just really sweet to me. And I feel like that relationship doesn't get enough love on it. And that was just a really cool moment for him. So I wish that type of stuff was canon. His teammate, he was drinking like me. I was like, I had to have a hand on the handle like this. Yo, Smug, people want a part 2 to the what ifs we just covered, man. The Goten Born in the Future and what was the other one? The Trunks coming back thing. They're saying they want a GT timeline, and they're saying they want just a new one, dude. So we might have to get back to work, man. Tea is just seasoned water. Tea is just hot leaf water, my guy. Weird. I thought filler was canon. It is if I make a what if on it. Then it's filler. Then it's canon. Let me go make some tea, Chief. Good job. What kind of tea are you drinking? I can only drink herbal tea. This is some generic, normal. Like what you would make sweet tea out of? What if Luffy got the Goro on me? Which one is that? You gotta be kind of like, you gotta use the dub name for him because I can only identify Gomu Gomu no Mi. The Mira no Mi is Ace's fruit. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, man, we should for real. Yeah, we might have to go ahead and jump on that at some point. Plus, when you edit your video, it kind of sounds like we aren't done with that collab, so we might as well get it done. What is your favorite what if that you made? Currently, it is the What If Jiraiya Adopted Naruto series. Part 5 is a banger. I hate to toot my own horn. Part 5 was really, really dope. That was a really good video. The transition from Act 1 to Act 2 was really good to me. And I don't know, I get hype watching that Rock Lee and Neji fight. And it's probably just because I'm playing Naruto's theme in it. Like, that's the original Naruto theme that I'm playing during it. But that fight is just so hype. I'm sorry. That fight is just so hype. For the S-Class, Clown came to kill Tobirama, and the plan was someone dies. Everyone didn't want to, but Hiruzen Hokage was willing, and Tobirama appointed him third Hokage on the spot and said, I'll die. Okay. I feel that Chi-Chi should have made Gohan a fighter because her dad, and Goku are all fighters. Yet at the same time, though, Goku isn't making a ton of money. Goku isn't just supporting his family the best way. So I feel like that's the reason why she does that. Monkey D. Luffy, lightning. Oh, that's the lightning fruit. Okay, my bad. I think Oda has come out with a statement that said if Ineru just came down to the Blue Sea and became a pirate instantly, he'd have a bounty of 500 million berries. Which to me, I don't think you can tell me that Ineru ever really trained. So stack that on top of Luffy's just natural strength, and now he's a paramecia. Oh no. I think Luffy ends up with a bounty of like 700 million berries when the series starts. I think he'd be way too overpowered. My dad's talking to me about Nail. Can you continue What If Deku was an Evo? Yeah, we'll be continuing pretty soon. Guys, the tea is here. The tea is here. Stop asking what the tea right here, dog. Tea. Here my tea is. I always keep that thing on me. Yeah, do you feel like you could write What If Jiraiya's That's by Naruto is what I'm calling it for loads more chapters? It's gonna be going for a very long time. I can already tell. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to have a ton of Naruto stories going on at the same time. How would you feel if Piccolo could had a kid and would be? Hold on, I wanted to read that comment. That sounded like a fun comment. All right, how would you feel if Piccolo? Hold on, where is it? How would you feel Piccolo could had a kid, and what would the potential of him be? I feel like Piccolo has way more potential than King Piccolo himself had. Then again, we were never told that King Piccolo trained, so you never know. But I feel like he would have more potential than Piccolo does, and if he had him now, that kid would probably be very, very powerful. I'd actually kind of like it. Then again, I don't feel like Piccolo's going to get any screen time anytime soon, so I doubt his kid would. You know, even Goten and Trunks aren't getting much screen time at this point. Dex Comic says, where the T? I just showed him where the T was. Dark Gaming 6099 or 6009. What if Naruto almost died to Haku instead of Sasuke? I feel like Sasuke loses that fight, to be honest. Excuse me. I feel like what happens is Sasuke, like, he might unlock his, full Sharingan. He might unlock Mangekyo right there because his best friend, you might call him best friend. Yeah, he saves Naruto. I think you could say that he would unlock Mangekyo right there. Could he defeat Haku? Very, very debatable. With the full Sharingan, the speed advantage Haku has on him, that's pretty much gone, but Haku is still stronger just in terms of pretty much every other stat. So I feel like Haku could still beat Sasuke. He might have some more trouble, but I feel like he would beat him. With that done, now it's Haku and Zabuza against Kakashi. I think Kakashi loses that fight because Sakura can't provide any real support to him. Tazuna dies, they probably leave all the Leaf Ninja alive, and they just pretty much go about their business. So now Gato just has full control over the Land of Waves, and the Team 7 has just lost their first mission. Naruto and Sasuke would probably survive just because I doubt that Haku would kill him, but still. And what if I'm working on is what if Zamasu was Shin's student? That's pretty interesting. I actually did like that. No clue when I'm going to put it out. That'd be pretty interesting, dude. Definitely work on that. That sounds really cool. Electro Storm is here. Try to know. Sorry, I'm out. No problem, dude. What if Zabuza killed Kakashi? Ooh. I don't know if it's really for me, but I like that idea. I like Kakashi too much to do that one. I love Kakashi. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Got a Kakashi Funko Pop. Oh, you can't see it. I'm too big. We got a Kakashi Funko Pop and then a Kakashi statue back here. And I'm a huge Kakashi fan, dude. So I don't know if I could do that one. I recently caught up with My Hero Academia manga. Thoughts? Also, Twice is the MVP. Without giving you spoilers, Twice is the MVP, by the way. This is probably not only an. I'm finna sound like I'm dick riding My Hero Academia. Say what you will. This is probably one of the best shonen story arcs I've ever seen because I don't remember too many other story arcs that focus on not the main character. For the entire thing. You might have in Dragon Ball where Goku isn't in the spotlight the entire time, but you never have it to where, no, the main character is now the antagonist of the entire story. We never had an arc in Naruto where, I guess you did have arcs where Sasuke took over the narrative for a while, but you never had arcs where, let's say, Madara was, because he's the true villain of Naruto, I guess you could say, and then Kaguya behind him, but you never had arcs where it was just Madara recruiting people. So, you had some filler stuff, but yeah, I think this is the first time we've ever seen it. So I really love it just based off that. And The feels in this arc are amazing. I have never cared about the League of Villains as much as I do now. Never sympathized with them as much as I do now. So I really love this arc. What if Naruto got 3 or more elements like fire, wind, and lightning? It's the real problem is, does he train it? Tim Worley, what if Goku stayed dead after Cell? So he just didn't come back for the tournament? Put it on the podcast. I might do it there. Oh, Short Enemy King said, what's up, Poster fan, by the way. What if Universe says he has to go? Appreciate you coming to the stream, man. I really appreciate that. Hey, can you do what if Natsu being END? I don't know enough about Fairy Tail. I think Sasuke would whoop Haku if his Sharingan evolved because he instantly adapted and started whooping Naruto at the end. And if it was Mangekyo, I think Haku would really be effed up. That's an argument, but again, I think that at this point, because again, you have to remember the Sasuke at the Valley of the End is a physically stronger and more skilled Sasuke than what's fighting against Haku. He has some chakra training, some chakra control training. From what we know, maybe 2 at most elemental ninjutsu. I don't think he's going to win that fight against Haku, even with the fully evolved Sharingan. Now, he's going to give Haku some trouble. I do agree with that. I don't think Haku wins this easily, but I think I do give the edge to Haku just because at that point, Haku was just stronger. And you have to remember that Haku was holding back against Naruto and Sasuke the entire fight. He was not trying to kill either of them. So I do give it to Haku. But it's going to be a very hard fought match. You're making me really want to read the manga. Yeah, no, I highly suggest to all of you, if you are a My Hero Academia fan, go and read the manga. I say it for 2 reasons. Number one, you'll realize that there's a lot of stuff that the anime just does not show you, which it does happen a lot. And number 2, you'll see that, number 2, you'll just avoid spoilers. You really will. And they are all over the internet because a lot of people just read the manga. The manga isn't necessarily better. I think the anime adaptation is a really good anime adaptation, but if I had a choice in watching or reading either, I would just take whichever one because I love the story and I just want to see it in some form. Hold on. Burton said, can you do research about Ouran High School Host Club, please? If I find some time, I think I've seen the anime somewhere, so I mean, it's a cult classic, I think, so I probably should go ahead and, familiarize myself with it at some point. What if Sakura achieved Slug Sage, if it was a thing, to level the field? Although I love how she is not a weakling and what Jiraiya adopted Naruto. I think Slug Sage is a really good idea, but I think that Tsunade has to achieve it first. If Naruto and Boruto were brothers, meaning half of the Nine Tails would be in each of them. It's kind of weird to make his son his brother. I think you could just say, then again, the name Boruto came pretty much directly from Neji's death. Because for those of you, Boruto's name really just means bolt, like a bolt that you use to tie something down. And Neji's name means to turn something. So the idea is Neji's death is kind of a death that really impacted both Hinata and Naruto. And through that, they kind of bonded some more. So that bolted them together. Or that nailed them, whatever you want to call it. So that's why they got the name Bolt. So I don't know if Kushina and Yamato, or not Yamato, and Minato would have the exact same idea. It's interesting though. What if Toguro actually killed Kuwabara? I need to go back and watch or read my Yu Yu Hakusho again. After the Dark Tournament, Kuwabara is his most important role is when he unlocks the dimension slashing sword, I think I would say. if he didn't do that, like I got to go back and watch the anime again, which that's a good excuse to do it. Do you play Fire Emblem and have you played the new game? I don't. I do kind of want to start it though. Hey, UPM. The Galactic Prison has been great so far. Are you going to continue some of your what ifs in Dragon Ball once it finishes, or are you going to do it once it becomes an anime? I'm going to wait until Super ends as an entire manga. That is my current plan for my Dragon What Ifs. So once I get everything past Tournament of Power, if the manga isn't done, I'm going to like leave that story there for now. And what happened is once the manga is done, I can just go ahead and just clear it on out. So that'll be easier. Here is the MVP of R&R episode 4. I gotta watch R&R episode 4, so don't spoil me. Are you familiar with Mega Man X? If you aren't, it's a video game series that's part of the larger Mega Man franchise. I'm not too familiar with it. Oh, excuse me. What if Bardock came back during the Cell time skip? Broku did that. No, Broku did that. Broku did what if Bardock was brought back to life? What if Naruto learned Sage Mode after the time skip? Put it on the podcast. We'll see. What's your favorite anime? Currently, favorite anime is... I haven't really been watching anything lately. Bet you wrapped up in finishing up the Naruto video. Currently, I'm going to say Dr. Stone. How old is Tsunade in the beginning of Boruto? Probably in her late 60s, actually. Mario Tennis is for a little big. Maybe you should try it out. It's a decent game. Honestly, I probably should put any games I can on my 3DS, or not my 3DS, my Switch. I don't really have anything on there. Are you going to do GT version of your What Is? Probably not. Just because if I ever get like a huge fan demand for them, sure. If I ever get a huge fan demand for and this is probably the only one that's likely for it. Excuse me. What if the Saiyans became, or what if the humans became Saiyans? If somebody else a GT version of that, I'll make a GT version of that. What if Deku had a quirk to stop time for 10 minutes? I don't really like those. What if Deku had power, had certain X power or whatever type of what ifs, to be honest. How would you feel if Moro came to Earth during the Majin Buu saga? It's not how it feels. It's about what would happen. And the easy answer is we die. Everybody just gets beaten up really easily. Redo GT to make it good. GT really is good to me. To be honest, the only bad part about GT is the start of it. If I'm just being me, I think that arc goes way too long and it's so far away from what the series had become at that point. Like it's trying to go back to the actual like Dragon Ball, like grab the Dragon Balls, adventure. It evolved so much from that. I don't think anybody really wanted that. So I think that's why the first part is so hated, basically. Where can I read the My Hero Academia manga? If you go to the Viz Media app and get a $2 subscription, it's $2 a month. I do it currently, and I am broke because I don't know what, and I can afford this. It's $2 a month, and you get an entire catalog of manga to read. Yo, Viz, come sponsor your boys, since I'm giving y'all free shout outs like this. Ouch. But yeah, if you go to Viz Media and get a $2 subscription, you can read My Hero, Naruto, One Piece. I'm reading Promised Neverland after I get done with One Piece. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba is on here. What else is on here? Dr. Stone is on here, which I do have to start reading. The Boruto manga is on here, which I got to start reading, actually. Tokyo Ghoul Re is on here. Tokyo Ghoul by itself is on here. Demon Wonderland is on here, which I do need to read. And Death Note is on here. So if those don't interest you, I don't know what will. Do you think Naruto is tuning level in terms of intelligence and leadership, as in combat and experience? He is Tokubet. I don't know how to say that word, but tuning level. Not going to ask if he becomes one, though. Are you asking my series, or are you asking like the normal series? I think Naruto could be considered tuning levels of intelligence at least. We point to Naruto as being an underdog. Naruto's not an underdog. He's actually, in terms of combat, he's pretty much a genius. He can come up with new strategies on the fly. He put Shikamaru to shame in that aspect. Whereas Shikamaru has to like completely stop and think about it. Naruto just like, okay, I'll do this then. I'll just try anything. With the his key fight is a big. Oh, we try connect. No, don't do that to me. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down, guys. Don't you dare. I'm really hoping this stream doesn't go down. Okay, it's back. Oh yeah, Black Clover is also on the Viz, but yeah, he's very intelligent. Hey Emily, how did Supreme Kais make Boo weaker? Did they make him Boo weaker? But Rogue's parents got divorced before the start of the MHA, and his mom got full custody of him. He started off pretty much the exact same. He's just a lot more open. He's a lot more friendly. And he's only using his eyes the way he did in the original story. So that's basically how it starts off. If Susanoo activates, because I'm sure Sasuke is aware of it, because he read books of the Uchiha after the massacre, I think he could beat Haku. But I feel like it would be like Akashi Sharingan and stay 3-tome. I doubt that would happen. If you're younger, can you use Manga Rock? It's a free app. If you're younger, you can use Manga Rock. It's a free app. Never heard of that. Got enjoying about watching GT on Nickelodeon. Hey, have you guys watched or read Black Clover? I do want to start to read Black Clover, actually. Raul says, is Naruto? I don't know what you mean by that. It's back because Naruto was not made fun of as a kid. And what if Naruto got it out the button? Jiraiya, does Naruto want to be Hokage? That question will be answered in part 6, I think. We make a what if video about you being one of the main characters to an anime. Probably not. If it's like really demanded, sure. Probably not anytime soon though. Sorry, gonna look at some messages. What if the Uchiha clan was massacred? If Naruto died about the Uchiha clan? Shouldn't go down, dude. Because it's just warning, and I haven't seen anything new. That's what I'm saying. Let me just update, make sure. No. Was Blue Popo on Nick? I remember seeing Blue Popo, but I don't remember who censored him. I remember Blue Popo for 4Kids. I don't know if they did it on, probably did, because it was a kid show on Nick and stuff, but yeah. Tyler is here. Roku did that. So here's a chance of Naruto taking the road of solitude like Boruto, who idolizes Sasuke. No comment. I mean, is Naruto going to learn the Rasen Shuriken more faster? Faster, you guys say faster. And what if Naruto was that better? Huh? I mean, if I did answer, it's gonna be a spoiler, so I'm not gonna answer it, but yeah. Can you recommend any DBZ What If channel? Ty Lerner just joined the chat, makes What If channels. Or What If videos, I think. It kind of depends on who you already know. See, now that you said you were interested in my What If, now I've got the script open and I'm typing while listening. Awesome. Were you talking about possible what if Naruto was adopted by the Inuzuka clan? I think that would be very interesting. What if? It won't be on my channel. I'm gonna talk to a few other guys, but it's not gonna be on my channel. I've got too many Naruto what ifs going on already, and like I said, they take too long to complete. So, because Naruto is just such a long story. I agree that should be a full what if story. So when's the what if Naruto was adopted by Jiraiya Part 6 coming out? Not from like it's gonna be a month at least. I'm tired of that story, guys. I stayed up maybe 2 full days without sleeping, just working on that story. I'm very, very tired of that story right now. I enjoyed it. I loved every minute of it, but I can't stick on the same story, time after time because I get so bored with it. Man, okay. Thanks for reading it though. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying it's not going to be on my channel. Um, I'm thinking about maybe doing it with Anime X, Nutty Entertainment, or Young Lightning. I don't know who yet. It's going to depend on like who can get it out quick enough. What's going to end up happening is we'll take the little part I made for the podcast, adapt that as our first part, and then I will probably just help them write the script for it and send them some voice lines of it, like of me doing it with them. But other than that, it's not gonna be on my channel. Like I'm gonna leave most of it to them. It'll just be a collab with one of those guys, which is good because they're smaller channels. Odrin's think Goten and Trunks. Do you have a girlfriend? I don't, and I'm so lonely. Actually, for those of you who are wondering about the what if Jiraiya Dr. Naruto story, Anime Junkie literally just texted me and asked like, "Hey, can I do that story?" I'm finna tell him, hell yeah. So he'll be doing it too. But he's got a bad. I'm trying to go hang out with my baddie before she leaves for college because she's leaving before I do. So. Me and Anime X collab before he's cool. He seems really cool. He's really, really chill. And he does it. I don't know if you guys seen his videos, but like when he signs off, he gets like really close. He's like, "This is Anime X signing off." And it makes me laugh every time I watch the videos. If you got a DM Anime Junkie, we was going to collab. Yes, it makes my guy. Feel as though Anime Junkie makes characters too OP. He posts quite frequently though. XD. Yeah. Anime Junkie is the main reason. I'm not trying to talk bad about him at all. I actually do enjoy his content. I'm subscribed with notifications on, by the way. So you should definitely do that to me as well. Don't worry. Plus, you're gonna get swole. Bro, I am swole though. Bro, I'm all right. Well, I was saying, yeah, he's the one that does so many of those. What if Dick had the power up story that I've gotten really fatigued with that type of whatever right now. So I don't really want to do any of those right now. The My Hero What Ifs I'm really interested in right now. One of them is a huge spoiler, and I cannot do it for a very long time, which really sucks. But as soon as I can, as soon as the anime adapts that episode, I'm hopping on it, dog. I promise you I will. Damn, you still up? Yeah, I am. He does so many, but then he drops them. Yeah, that's another one of his problems. He has to like jump on one and finish it. But I mean, hey, what inspired you to make these videos? I'm gonna have a podcast very, very soon with Dragon Ball Dad on it that'll kind of talk about that. Totally up to see some Naruto What Ifs, Tyler. I'm pretty sure he's done one before. I think Tyler did. What if Naruto had the Kurama Chakra mode at one point? Or had it earlier, I mean. Will Keep become a flame style or fire style user and develop fire style Fang or a Fang. You probs can't tell us without spoiling what did Ride Dr. Naruto though. I feel like I've already confirmed that because after he does it in part 5, act 1, I basically said he'll have to remember and he thought he'll have to remember that trick of the fiery Fang over Fang. So yeah, basically I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. And I feel like his affinity would probably be either earth or fire. So because he's in the land of fire. So yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna say that. Now, I will say this. I'm not gonna say which part it will be when the part 1 of Naruto ends, but there's going to be a part 0.5 that's going to be one of the side stories that comes before the time skip is over. And that's going to go over all the individual trainings of everybody in the Rookie 9 and some characters who are not in the Rookie 9. I would say that. Or the Rookie 12, whatever you want to call it. No, it's Rookie 9 and then Icing, whatever. What do you get out of your DBZ mystery box from Momocon? Did I delete that? I deleted that video. I deleted that video because it got copyright struck. Honestly, I forget. I got like a few little figurines. I got like these little they're little bobbleheads, like a Android 18 and a Cell bobblehead. I got a blanket. I don't know where the blanket is, but I got a blanket. I probably should have that blanket like on my wall or something because it's a really nice blanket. What else was there? I don't remember, to be honest. But I'll soon get to it. I'm gonna try and script my own Spider-Man flick. Awesome. If you ever asked you two, would you ever collab with Moscow? Yeah, hell yeah. Number one, that's just good public. That's just good, business making. Moscow is not only a part of TFS, but he's just making What Ifs on its own. He's probably the most popular What If maker on YouTube. So I'd be really dumb not to team up with him if he gave me the chance. So yeah, but beyond that, I just like his content. So I'd be honored to just work with him. Yeah. Your voice is dope for What Ifs, bro. Thank you so much. I hate my own voice. I kind of wish it was deeper, but I appreciate that. Will you be updating What If Master Shin turn good story anytime soon? No, it is on the same back burner that What If King Kaitot Fusion is on right now. Whenever I close out some of the current Dragon Ball What If stories I have going on, I'll pick those back up. What are you planning for your next What If? What if Stain Train Deku Part 6 is what I want to get out next? From there, I want to do What If Goku landed on Namek Part 4 and What If Goku was sent to Planet Vampa Part 3. My phone finna die in 30 seconds. Rip me. Space Lord Baze is back. Ultra Instinct, Goten, and Trunks. What are you majoring in? I don't know. To be honest, I went to my school originally for engineering. Too much math, too much science. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do it. I went undecided for the entirety of my freshman year after that. Now I'm leaning towards either political science or graphic design, which is probably going to be graphic design, to be honest. Plus Ultra's Ginyu voice had me dying and What If Piccolo turned good earlier. To be honest, when I did it, I thought it's like turned out really, really good at first. And then there's one line I say in it that makes me think that's just Nappa. I'm just voicing Nappa. Why am I voicing Nappa right here? So I liked it at first, and then I'll listen to it like 3 or 4 more times. I was like, oh, that's Nappa. I'm just voicing Nappa right here. But it's out now, so. Dude, everyone wishes their voice was deeper. Yeah, I think that's pretty true, actually. Tyler and the Ginyu Piccolo is genius. Oh yeah. What is your most favorite What If to make? It changes with every video I put out, to be honest. Have everyone here watch Back at the Grappler? I have not. I don't want to get on there yet. Graphic design sounds dope. Yeah, and once I get done with it, I'd hope to start being able to make my own like custom art for that type of stuff. That'll really help me out as well. It was good, but it was just funny because you were keeping calm tone, then you screamed, and he was back. Yeah, I did. Call time. Call me Caleb. Do you have any advice for me? I'm about to enter my freshman year of high school, and I'm kind of nervous. I think I gave some advice to somebody last week. All right. Serious plus up. Let me get some tea. Okay. I'm gonna get close. Uncle Plus Ultra finna give y'all some real advice. High school ain't shit. All right. I'm not saying drop out. Don't think I'm saying like, oh, school isn't work. High school is nothing serious. High school is the most mundane, low stakes. It is such a simple venture. You will basically forget a lot of what happens in it if you're not making every day fun. So number one, my advice to you is make every day fun. I have never heard an echo in here till I just like raised my voice. It's really weird. Yeah, make every single day fun. Make every single day in high school really, really, really fun. Like if that's just me and my friends laugh in this class, or do something where high school is really really fun. Beyond that, biggest advice to you is don't let anybody's opinion of you, because people are going to say stuff to you in high school. People are going to judge you in high school. It happens. It happens to every person. But don't let anybody's opinion of you, what you do, what you wear, what you like, what you eat, don't let anybody else's opinion of you influence anything you do, especially if it's going to happen in a negative way. If that be like somebody's like, oh, he's always wearing those anime shirts, be like, yeah, dog, I wear anime shirts. What's going on? If like, oh, he just do you, stay in your lane, stay with your friends, do you, enjoy yourself, because the majority of the people who are going to judge you and think like talk about you and have you on their mind, number one, you're never going to see those people again. Most of the time, you're never going to see those people again. They might have like, oh, I'm finna go be in the NBA or something. I'm finna go, off to this store and have this job. I'm finna go in the military. Most likely, you're never going to see those people again. Either they do go off and do that stuff and they're not even around you anymore, or they stay in your hometown, in which case, get out of your hometown. Go somewhere. So, yeah, don't let anybody's opinion of you influence you. So that's two pieces of advice. Have fun and don't let anybody influence you in a negative way at all. And the third one is be in your books, okay? Study. I don't care if you breeze through all the middle school, elementary, study. Just do it. Study. Do what you got to do to get your grades right. And yeah, that's my advice to you guys as upcoming freshmen. What if Deku is a lycanthrope? Don't know what your state you're in, but I'm in Regents are so breeze. So when they say it's extremely hard, it's not. Trust. What if Deku had the gum fruit? Good idea, man. I think Vocal Pineapple did what Luffy was in My Hero, which was pretty good. Once I did summoning jutsu in school, but all I summoned was anime haters. Basically, what if Goku didn't learn instant transmission? A lot of bad stuff happens. Cell blows up the Earth. Unless you want to do the route I took in the What If All Filler Was Canon story, which I doubt you really would in most scenarios. A lot of bad stuff, actually. Happy Tater Tuber. What is your favorite incarnation of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Dang. So to be honest, 2003 is probably my favorite, just hands down. If I just like think about it quickly, it's 2003. I love that season. Just about every character in that season of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles gets some really good characterization, some really good episodes. Really love that season. If I think about it some more, the 2012 series was also really good to me. I'll say that. I really did enjoy the 2012 series. Coral Blaster, I just joined the Discord. Thanks so much, Coral. Last year I started One Piece, and now I am on season 12. I'm trying to get with the manga right now, actually. What if Sasuke never left? I think it's been done a lot. Thank you. I don't think you understand how much your advice means to me. I always am being judged by, can't say that word on stream, that want to be a thug, and until you prove them you aren't weak, they will still mess with you. Bro, I feel what you're going through. I really do. Way I used to deal with bullies was I didn't really have bullies. I'm almost 6 foot. In high school, I was constantly in the gym. I was on the football team, and a lot of the dudes you're talking about, I used to have the opportunity to go put them in the dirt. So I didn't really have to deal with a whole bunch of bullies. My advice to you is, number one, learn to ignore people. Just learn to ignore people. Number two, learn to belittle somebody and their attention towards you. This sounds weird, but learn to say, yo, why am I your central focus in life, Chief? Like, what matters to me so much about you? Move, go. I am not interested. Move. Learn to turn that back on them. Why are you so interested in me? And as wussy as it sounds to some people, find her and dope. Tell the teacher. If the teacher don't do nothing, go above the teacher head. Say, if you say, yo, teach, so and so over here doing so and so, they say, okay, I'm gonna talk to the principal. Principal don't say nothing. I'm gonna go talk to the superintendent at school. Superintendent don't say nothing. I'm gonna talk to the doggone school board. There are people you can go over their head, and the more you do that, the better the system gonna get. Because after, say a superintendent has to hear that the principal of the school is doing nothing about bullying, that entire school finna get new staff. Bet money. Bet some money. What do you like the most concerning your channel? You guys, I really enjoy the positivity that happens as a majority on the channel. Somebody just asked me what's the Discord. I'm gonna go grab my Discord link. You guys as a majority are super, super positive, which I really do love. How do I hold on? I'm on a server invite, dog. Great instant invite. Copy that jump, bro. Copy that jump, bro. Dang, y'all just like got hyped back up. There's a new Discord link. I miss a lot of stuff, actually. Never got bullied, but if someone wants smoke, they shall receive it. Hey, you always got to give the smoke back. I'm 4. You taller than me. So each arc is a chapter. How many chapters will the first part of WJAN be before what Shippuden? No. Each chapter is an arc. Oh, so by chapter you mean part. That's a big spoiler. Fighting isn't a problem. I haven't lost yet, but I will try to ignore them. Fighting isn't a problem, but it should never be the first solution. That said, make sure you're doing your push-ups, your sit-ups, and shadow box in the mirror, just to be, But Plus Ultraman didn't tell you that. Plus Ultraman isn't the one that said that. He has full plausible deniability after he deletes his stream. Oh, and I have a good what if. I literally wrote the whole story, though, and I'm not talking about what if Naruto had a Rinnegan, although I enjoyed writing that one. There's a better one. Cool. What if Deku gained Aspals? What if Deku was a speedster? What if Deku was born with a quirk? Also, teacher doesn't do anything, go to the dean and say, well, I asked her to help and she didn't. You get rid of the bully and a teacher who wouldn't do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if Naruto had never had the nine-tailed fox? One of his parents would probably still be alive and he'd be a better shinobi as the story starts with not the same amount of chakra, but a lot of chakra. What if Deku's quirk was Godspeed or John Ken from Hunter x Hunter? I don't really like crossovers like that. What if Aizen's plan? I haven't finished the Bleach manga, so it's kind of a spoiler for me, actually. No, I do the One Punch Man strength. Broker did it. Swimming's a good workout to anyone who wants a workout. Yeah, it is. Oh, dang it. I get bullied in school all the time. I mean, yeah, it's not the best thing, but take my advice. Just learn to ignore if you can. What if Deku never received one for all and was accepted in UA? I think that Deku could definitely go to a different hero high school and make it even without one for all. The reason I say this is because Hagakure made it into UA in class 1A. So to me, I don't think you have to have like supreme physical ability just get in there. I feel like he would get into some hero high school somewhere and probably just learn to start training like really, really hard. What if Hinata's father died in place of Neji's father? Here's the thing that doesn't make sense to me about that. Any of that entire Hyuga situation. So the Cloud Village signed a treaty with the Leaf Village. And they basically show that, oh no, the tree was fake and we just don't really care about you. We just want, this Kekkei Genkai. And then they get caught. And then that ninja gets killed. And they're like, yo, you got to send us the guy that killed him so we can have his eyes. But it's like, why? Y'all got caught. No, screw you. I've never understood that. I don't know if it's ever been like talked about, but I just never understood that plot point. If Hayashi went, I feel like somebody else would take up the clan leadership. Wouldn't be Hayashi. At the same time, Neji's father would probably take over the leadership of Neji's, cousins, in a way. Or not like the fatherhood, role, because Hinata's mom is dead, and now it's just Hanabi and Hinata basically alone in this what's supposed to be a family that's barely a family. So I feel like he would, even though he shows that, in one little scene that he does resent Hinata for, being weaker than Neji, but being the heir. I feel like he would kind of swallow those. I feel like Hayashi is a bit softer than Hayashi is. So I feel like from there, just having a more like nurturing parent, Hinata turns out stronger. Neji turns out stronger. Hinabi turns out stronger. Yeah, I feel that's what happens from that. And he would obtain the Tenseigan due to having the purest Byakugan and getting a blood sample from Toneri. Huh? What if Goku landed in the land of dragons? What's that? Planet of Dragons. What's that? What if Goku was human? Carthu was just doing it, actually. So Sunday or Gaming says, what up, Ninja? He just went to a Mixer or something, I think. Is the Land of Dragons the place from Mulan, or is that an anime setting? In Dragon Ball, there is apparently a planet with dragons. Never knew that. What if Luffy ate the human no Mi? LOL. I've never gotten why that's not considered a zone type fruit, and it's like the ape fruit model human, but whatever. Probably wouldn't change anything for him, to be honest. Need to watch its credit and loan company make their money off college kids. Yep. Trying to bleed me dry, buddy. What if Deku were in Class 1B? I might do that one at some point. But put in the podcast. I'll probably do it there as well. Holy crap. We had a lot of people join the server, actually. Like within a few minutes of each other. Awesome. What do you think of the Byakugan Sharingan hybrid? Kishimoto's come out and said that happened. I think he said the right eye would be Sharingan, the left eye would be Byakugan, so they wouldn't really mix. Got to go. Hope all you guys have a good day. Peace. Thanks so much for coming out to the stream, Raul. Excuse me. What if Mr. Popo raised Goku? That's what if Goku landed on the lookout, basically. But I do like that one. That might be a what fun at some point. How do you make your artwork for your what if? Specifically, what if Jiraiya adopts Naruto for no particular reason? Basically, I'll find two like official images of the anime, so I'm not stealing somebody's fan art. And I'll learn to splice them together or draw over them. I have my what's it called? I have my Cintiq tablet, which I use for like really intricate art like that. Like I've done a lot of my own stuff that I would have commissioned on my Cintiq. I need to start using that more, actually. But yeah, I have a drawing tablet that I use a lot, and if all else fails, I commission some stuff. What if Jiraiya was a Hokage? What do you use to write your what ifs? Google Drive, just because it's really easy to use. And if I need to share the script with somebody, it's easy to do that too. This may be extremely personal. I'm sorry for overstepping, but are your YouTube earnings decent? Not really, to be honest. No, there aren't, to be honest. GGG might come back if still alive. Awesome. Don't die, though. If he ate the human fruit, the only effect will be he can't swim. Yeah, he'd pretty much be the same. But if Kami trained or became younger, If he became younger, I think he'd be in the fight with the Saiyans, and possibly he might be like very comparable to Piccolo. So that would just give Nappa somebody else to fight with, and that those two, like Piccolo and Kami, working together. Put it on the podcast. Somebody do it there. What if Zoro ate a Zotan fruit? A zone fruit. Tekken 101 has a really great video where he's trying to categorize like what all the Striats would have gotten with their devil fruits. He was basically saying that Zoro really doesn't need his devil fruit because he's that overpowered. But I think the one he came up with was like a ape fruit model gorilla, just for the moves he has based off gorillas. I think that'd be a really cool move, fruit for him. Or Mr. One's fruit. Those are the only fruits I would give to him. Didn't he not have DNA for somebody? I think it would be cool if Neji got it instead and got the Tenseigan if he survived. I have no idea what you're talking about. The what you write? Naruto art from the new part looks like the cover of Shrek 2 or the movie Holes. Basically, rewind it all about the mining. Yeah, it's not. No, he's not really talking about that. I think he's just wondering. Like a lot of people wonder that before they pledge on Patreon. That's why I don't mind, vaguely answering it. What if Iruka adopted Naruto? That's interesting to me. Dude Prune, put that in the podcast, please. Put that in the last podcast. I will definitely try and do that one, actually. And I'll probably, I don't know if I want to have 3 podcasts come out back. No, it'll be 2 podcasts come out back to back. I don't know if I want to do that again, but I probably will put another one out Monday and then start working on Stainku Part 6 and maybe a What If one shot just because. After almost 100 minutes, I got to go now. Plus, see you, my dude. No problem, man. We might close out after 2 hours, I think. We might do that because I'm pretty hungry now. What would you be in the Naruto universe if you had a choice? I don't know. I feel like Shinobi isn't the best career, so I probably wouldn't be one, to be honest. At the same time, it probably pays really well, so you got to ask yourself. But like Shikamaru goes in trying to be a Shinobi, and he has this plan of, I'm gonna, get promoted like twice, and basically just get my salary, have a wife, and be done. Who was the one that had it really good? The What If Iruka adopted Naruto? Yeah, Dude Prune. I just linked the latest podcast, man. Put that in the podcast. Comment that in the podcast, and make sure you put hashtag plus Ultra Fam. I will try and get to that one because I do like that one. Hinata got chakra from Hamura, right? Like how Naruto and Sasuke got chakra from Sage 6 Paths. I don't really know what you guys are talking about, to be honest, or remember. Yeah, 3 come out back, so I don't want to speak for people, but I'd watch. What are you talking about? Where the tea? Tea's still right here. I'm gonna be done with it though. It's cooled off, so I don't want it as much now. I would go blacksmith. Okay. Oh, what clan would you be if you had a choice? Not Uchiha. Not Hyuga either, because of the politics of that clan. Honestly. Yeah, I'd probably go Akimichi because somebody just said Akimichi. The reason I say that is because Choji is not using his clan technique to the fullest visibility. Imagine if Choji learned the Rasengan and did the superhuman expansion jutsu. A normal Rasengan to him is a giant, like a massive Rasengan. That's destruction all over the place. If he learned, let's say, the Chidori, if he learned any type of elemental ninjutsu, that's already destruction on like a major, major, major scale. So Choji would be like one of the he'd be a nuke. Podcast, you had 3 come out back to back to back. That's what I went. That's what I meant. Yeah, no, I did that before, but I don't know what that was really doing to my my analytics or like the YouTube algorithm. As scary as that is, but I don't know. I might go ahead and put the next one out Monday just because I'm really excited to do another one. Because I'll say this now. I've prepared basically a treat for everybody who's been going to the podcast. I've been playing the Pokemon ROM hack, the Pokemon Dragon Ball ROM hack for a very long time. So what I did was, I was like, okay, I could probably like involve people more in this. So what I've done was, if you get your Plus Ultra Fam shout out in that video, there's going to be a fighter named after you, and I'll play as that fighter through the game, and you get to like watch and see how well you do. But it's not that serious. But yeah, giving him the 8 gates to be a lot better than Rasengan. Yeah, that's even a good point. Would be an Uchiha in hiding. I mean, I guess. Put in the Discord, so if you wanted to make a vid on it. I don't know what you're talking about. What would you do if you got 1 treading? Huh? I go Akirichi. I really want to see the giant form with the butterfly wings versus Susanoo. Better breed a Akimichi with a doggone Uchiha to get like the Susanoo armor on top of the giant form, dog. That's what you really need to do. Or Nizuka. I'm a dog guy, so I wouldn't mind being Nizuka, to be honest. Also, I voted on Twitter for Team Training. I appreciate that. Oh, you put, what if Kami trained or became younger? Call me Caleb. Can you go back to your comment on the podcast and make sure you put hashtag plus or Trump, so I'll make sure I see it. Remote rewind. I gotta disagree with you, my guy. I love Popeyes. All right, I got to go. Bounce. Thanks for all the hard work. No problem at all, man. I'm glad you guys enjoy the stuff I make. That makes it all worth it. What would you do if you got number 1 treading? I don't know what you mean, man. Do you know any anime without plot holes? No, I don't know if I know any story without plot holes. Every story has some type of plot because every story isn't perfect. What if Shino had the 9 tails or the 7 tails? Excuse me. I'll tell you what I'll do. Give me that. Copy that link. All right, so the video I'm about to link to you in the chat right now is a video from a guy named Nutty Entertainment, and he did what if Hashirama kept all the Biju. And this turns into what if the Rookie 9 all had or were all Jinchuriki. And in that one, he does what if Shino had the 7 tails. So there you go. J Rock Johnson, how are you doing? I'm doing really good, man. Kid with the broken neck. Oh, I guess not. Yo, can I get some more tea? You gotta make your own, but yeah. If you got offered by YouTube to go to YouTube Rewind for next year, would you accept it? What's YouTube Rewind? What if Naruto managed to learn another ninjutsu when he stole the scroll? We'd have to know exactly what was in the scroll for me to tell you that. Dude, Prone wouldn't PUM have to make that jutsu up? We don't know. Yeah. But the hashtag. What are we talking about? Put it in Discord so if you want to make it. About if you're gonna put something on the podcast, just make sure you put the hashtag Soldier Fam, because when I go down them, I usually skip the ones that don't have the tag on them because it just makes me. I realize that you've been watching for a while, you know to do it. So put the hashtag. Awesome. Awesomeness. What would happen if Naruto had a different tail beast inside of him? He wouldn't be as strong, but he'd probably still be very strong. Depending on which, his relationship with it might be a little bit better. Like, I think the 2 tails is supposed to be nicer than most tail beasts usually are. The 8 tails we know is definitely nicer. I think the 7 tails is really energetic. I'm not sure what the 4 tails is like. I'm not sure what the 5 tails is like, to be honest. 6 tails, I don't really know what to tell you. I'd have to know the personalities of them, to be honest. Things got overlooked. But what if Obito saved Ren? Unless you answered that already. Has some implications to it. It's a really fun story, but that's more of like a main series story, to be honest. And I'm probably not qualified to do it. Oh Lord, call me Caleb. No. So the way you do the plus Ultra Fam thing is the comment you have your what if set in, you got to put either hashtag plus Ultra Fam, then do your what if, or do your what if and then put hashtag plus. Do them in the same comment though. Is what I'm saying. Dang man. No, you got it done. All right, awesome. Hearted it, my guy. When plus Ultraman said, "What us YouTube rewind?" Me laughing so hard. Yeah, I don't know much about like YouTube just as in and of itself, to be honest. Love to see a Naruto what if with Naruto in the Rain Village. We don't know a lot about the Cloud, and I would love to see more of see more in Boruto or something. If it is a really cool idea, I probably won't be doing it, but yeah. It's like YouTube having famous YouTubers do a skit. Oh, I do know what that is. That's Dragon Ball Dad was talking about that at one point. I've still never watched it. This looks stupid. YouTube Rewind 2018, but the cringe is counted. I'm gonna watch this very, very quickly. I'm gonna watch this. What are your thoughts on the raid in Area 51? I think that if we Naruto run, we'll be faster than the bullets. That's what I think. Okay. That's Will Smith? Okay.
Yeah, it's rewind time. Yep, I control rewind. I was playing Fortnite and Marquez Brown.
No. No. I'm already dying. So I'm watching this YouTube rewind thing. I'm already dying. I already can't take it. Don't think you want to watch PUM is very cringy. You want to put yourself there? Go ahead. Yeah. They got a cringe counter too. Oh my god, no. How many likes does this have? How is the like to dislike ratio like that? Dang. Oh no, copyright strike. This video won't be up long anyway. Oh my god. Y'all. Guys, what are we doing? Oh my, not our one's out. No. They got Jaden animation too. No, they got you. Not the anime. No, no. I can't take it. The only part of this I give a pass is the part where they're trying to be like, oh, thanks to the people who work for charities and stuff and empowering people, but this is just too much. I can't take it. To the original, I believe it's the most disliked video on the platform. Oh yeah, because this is by somebody else, so yeah, that makes sense. Where's the original? Hold on. Yeah, it has 16 million dislikes. Holy crap, I'm adding one. Oh, that's hard to watch, dog. All right. Who going to Naruto run in Area 51? I feel like everybody should. I feel this team time is losing its sauce. Somebody suggests epic what if. Well, the stream's gonna end in a little bit, so I'm adding one MAO. What if Naruto was Ira's incarnation instead of Ashura? He'd be better skilled. Wouldn't be like struggling anymore. He'd be able to make a normal clone. Space Lord Bay says he's back. We'll be ending a little bit though, bro. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. Hold on, I'll go back and see everything I missed. Not you, tea time. Do 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 do. Jaden Rod and PewDiePie. Hashtag Plus Ultra fan. How would Rock Lee do in Dragon Ball like the original? He do really well actually. Especially with the 8 gates, Rock Lee would do very well. Like in the first tournament, yeah, he might be able to win. Actually, I'd say. Beyond that, he's pretty much done. Especially if it's like full grown, like most powerful he ever gets, Rock Lee. Yeah, I definitely give him the first tournament. Plus Ultraman, are you plus Ultraman? Ma? Yeah, I'm plus Ultraman, I think. Sasuke Kakashi, Sensei, how the fuck did you get the Sharingan? Kakashi, a friend. You already know there's gonna be that one dude that was like. What if all Guardians had the potential to lock others' potential like Guru? Basically, just what if Kami could unlock people's potential? That's pretty interesting, I think. Forgot what was Kami's power level. I think it's listed as 220, which is why I list old King Piccolo as 220. In fact, I'm fairly sure it was 220. Yeah, 220. Seven minutes left. Yeah, about 7 minutes left, guys. So, yeah, call me Caleb. Subscribe. Appreciate the sub, my guy. What was I gonna say? Well, now that I think about it, why is Shoji so weak? It's one of the Storm games. We saw his dad body slam the Nine Tails in an attack. Choji really isn't weak. I think he, like in the third war or in the fourth war, he shows a lot of power up actually. Oh, what if Universe came back? We'll be ending a little bit though. Hold up, how did King Piccolo lose to Goku, but call me it's so much stronger than Goku? Kami. How did King Piccolo lose to Goku, but Kami is so much stronger than Goku? Because Goku and King Piccolo are probably around the same thing. No, I think that they're listed at the exact same power level during their fight. I think they're officially listed at the exact same power level. Let me look. Load. Yeah, Goku that fought Demon King Piccolo is at 260, and Demon King Piccolo full power is 260. So they're at the exact same power level. That fight basically just came down to skill. And even then, it was a war of attrition. And I feel like Goku just has more, stamina and more attack potency than King Piccolo does. What's your favorite video game right now? I've been playing a lot of Ultimate Alliance, so I guess I'll say that. 3. Ultimate Alliance 3, by the way. Well, Krillin got Master Roshi's buff form in the 5-year time gap and mastered it before the Saiyan arc. I'm going to link a video series that I'm actually a part of. I'm not really the maker of it, but and it actually does that exact same thing. Hyperion. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, that video I just linked to you is my friend Dreadtrex's Dragon Ball Shift story, and that he actually does have Krillin attain the buff form and master it pretty much. Like he's mixing it into combos and stuff. It's really cool. Plus Ultraman, do I play too much Duel Links? LOL. I should play more. It's a really fun game that you can like play when you're not really doing much. Like if you're just like chilling out somewhere, you can play it a lot. Shouldn't say he's weak, but I feel like his power should have expanded upon. His clan is a very good clan with amazing abilities. I think the main cast should have had more development. Every member of a clan in Naruto is underdeveloped. If you're not in Uchiha or Uzumaki, you are underdeveloped. The Hyuga are probably the worst ones of these because the Byakugan is actually very, very powerful. Like, imagine a person with the Byakugan that also like used a bow and arrow. You're a sniper now. Like you're like beyond like Navy SEAL training. You are a sniper now. Like enhance the bow and arrow with chakra. That person is deadly from afar. That person is extremely deadly. Like I said with the Akimichi, imagine Akimichi with somebody said the 8 gates. Imagine them with any type of elemental ninjutsu. Imagine if Shikamaru could use long range attacks after he catches you in the Shadow Possession Jutsu. And let's say that you don't have the same affinity as him. When you do the hand signs, they won't be able to replicate the exact same ninjutsu. So they can't shoot it back at him. So he's safe. You know, all this type of stuff. Play when I'm uploading videos. Yeah. What if Zycor was a weapon for Boo? I don't really know much about Zycor. Do you want the money like Mr. B? Who's that? What if Neji was the main character and Hinata was the branch? Thinking that Kami would train when King Piccolo dies. Hey, Plus Man, do you know how to go Super Saiyan? Not going to do it on camera, dog. Can Tien fuse it himself when he used the double technique? Probably not. What did Piccolo fuse with the Dragon Balls? Like became part of the Dragon Balls? Yeah. Tokyo Savage says he's back. We're about to end though. Bro, the Hyuga with the bow would be so cool. I was confused of why they didn't use swords. They could have absolutely destroyed chakra systems. Yeah, no, the Hyuga with any type of long range attack would be extremely dangerous. 2 minutes left to go. If Boo absorbed Vegeta instead of letting him explode, would Boo have a better chance of winning? He'd be a lot more powerful. Because I would say if he just absorbs him, Vegeta doesn't lose the Majin power up, so you're gonna stack that on top of it of Boo already. What? All right. Yeah. Hold on. If UM went Super Saiyan on camera, they'd have to take him to Area 51. Make 1 minute of the sorry caps. All right. Yeah, guys, if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the videos. Please share the videos. I released a 5th podcast today that has me and Mono Cool on it. Really, really cool conversation. We talked about a few what ifs, and we did a really fun, just like ramble cast, basically. But What If Jiraiya Adopts Naruto story has been updated, as you all should know. Please, if you have not hit the notification bell, it helps you stay updated with the channel. And please follow me on Twitter because, again, it helps you stay updated with the channel. You don't miss stuff. Have to ask me all these questions that I probably answered somewhere else. What else? Follow me on Twitter. Notification bell. Like the videos. Watch the new podcast. Got all that. What else is there? I'm not looking at the list. I'm just looking up in the air. Love you too, man. Did I miss the rest of the stream? You did. But I'll be leaving it up, so don't worry about it. Is your Twitter same as your YouTube? Dang it, I gotta look at my Twitter. Yeah, please follow the Instagram. The Instagram isn't as high priority as the Twitter is, but I mean, yeah, if you want to follow the Instagram, please do. The Twitter is at almighty_dev, by the way. I'm trying to share it. Trying to get a link to it right now. Oh, we got it. All right. Hello, Dragon Ball Evolution. To each his own. Keep us clean. It's awesome. I love Keep us clean. No, it's all. Excuse me. Jason Alejo. Excuse me. If that's not your name, I'm sorry. Says, love your videos. Thanks so much, man. Did you see DBZRR episode 4? I haven't. I probably will watch it now, actually, since I'm finna go eat something and have some time to chill out. Just filler, though. Yeah, but the entire story is filler, basically, from what I understand. What if Universe, can you link the Instagram as well, please? No, I don't play Fortnite. What was I saying? All right. Let's get it. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Please like the stream if you have not liked the stream already. And please go back and watch the latest Plus Ultra podcast. I have a very special guest on there. And I really appreciate you guys going and liking the video and sharing it with your friends. And if you have any new what ifs you want me to do, please comment them there because you have a better chance of them getting done there. If we get like a huge turnout for it, I'll make probably another longer podcast just because I know you guys will enjoy it. Sorry about the train you're finna hear. Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media platforms. If you just want to interact with me in the community more, because I can see that just by watching this, a lot of you guys have had fun just talking to each other. Please consider joining the Discord. It's really, really fun to do. All that. We're probably still going to have a Saturday night live stream just because that's a tradition on the channel now. And this was just because I kind of want to hang out with you guys. Like I was kind of sad about the whole student loan thing, but I'm over that now. So live stream tomorrow. Please do attend that as well if you have the time. You guys keep making me read stuff. Yeah, guys, that's about it. Yeah, please follow me on my social media. Please check back the community tab regularly so that you can stay updated with the latest information updates on the channel. And please hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload with let's face it, I upload fire. Okay, I make good content. You should watch it. With out of the way, guys, there is nothing left for me to say. Well, you know what I could do? I could thank my patrons. And because I don't have their names, remembered by heart yet. I got a new page. Yesterday at 3:30 p.m. I didn't even see that. Yo, to my Plus Ultra tier patron, Robert Smith. Thank you so much. To my Heroes in Training patrons, Pizza 15X and Knuckles OX. Thank you guys so much. And to my newbie tier patrons, Treb and Lone Wolf McQuaid. Thank you guys so much. You guys are doing much more to help further the channel and help me do more and more than you possibly could understand. If you guys want to join the patrons, please consider it. It is not mandatory, but it can help me out. Yeah, guys, out of the way, there is nothing left for me to say to you guys, but take care of yourselves, eat well, sleep well, train well, play well, and as always, go beyond Plus Ultra. See you guys next time, and I love you.